MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the finale, Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 New York Yankees.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. And D-Row, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today,
leading off tonight
we
for
were
Cleveland,
expecting some offensive
the
firepower,
right
especially in
Number
this
46.
yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7:05.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Just hung in there on that one. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Row, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
2 ball.
1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Carlos Santana. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning, run for
Judge.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0. Line toward the gap in left center. Naquin is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Batting second,
So
the
1 away
first
here with
baseman,
the bases empty,
Max
and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting third,
And
the
with
shortstop,
2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree.
Gregoria.
And as you can see, the NL champion has already been decided as the winner all night. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fast. Ball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this
one.
one.
The designated hitter, Carlos Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting eighth.
Stepping up now,
The
Leury Garcia. Previous history with Luis
Leury
Severino. He's
Garcia.
1 for 5. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And as you can see, the NL champion has already been decided, as the winner in this series will get the Philadelphia Phillies in this year's Fall Classic. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard toward right center, and that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Eduardo Valenzuela.
So stepping in, Eduardo Valenzuela, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Plawecki at second with 2 down. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me with this.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo
First pitch
Sanchez.
on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. There's great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
The catcher,
and the next to bat, the
Gary
Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. High and deep to right center. Calling for it, Valenzuela. And that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Naquin.
In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1. You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. Stanton sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton's under it. Start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6
down.
We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. No balls and a strike to count.
The stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Carlos.
All right, thanks, Heidi. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Starlin Castro comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting
at the plate, Yomer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He gets there, but he missed it.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, This pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
The right
fielder. No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound.
Judge.
He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Max Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now
this guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit. The first of the game for the Yankees.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Fouled away. Gregorius is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Now at the plate, Eduardo Valenzuela. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground down victim last time up.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 2-2.
Very good at bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy
Leading
to
off
see why
for
he said
the
they haven't
Yankees,
shown much fight today.
the catcher,
He's hoping to see
Gary
someone step up and find a way to get something going. Though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can. Snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Naquin is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard,
now
good things will happen.
Baseman.
Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Carrasco pauses. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco
Leading
Lindor.
off
He's
the
batting
lead.
cleanup in this
The
one, but
shortstop,
will get us started
Francisco
here in the inning as they look to
Lindor.
wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting.
Standing
The first
in,
baseman,
Carlos Santana.
Carlos
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Starlin Castro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1 to count. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty here with two men out. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Now batting, designated hitter, Carlos.
So it's a ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. And this pitch is lined softly here.